Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
22, Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, and every starting pitcher in the game comes out ready to fire, hoping that they're going to have a big game. What they don't plan for is giving up base hits on the first two pitches of the game. Well, it is what it is. Now he's got to find a way to limit the damage.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And that one is gone!
It's gone. 入りました。3-runショット。Hoskins.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
今ホームイン。今ご覧いただきましょう。
Well, that home run didn't have the height to carry an incredible distance, but it certainly had the velocity to get out of the park. As you can see here on show track, the ball was launched at 117 miles an hour. A very impressive swing of the bat.
まあ打った瞬間フライかなと思いましたけども。
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
今年のシリーズはハーパーの加入。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Soto, and that retires the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Nationals Park. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now in the box, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, man, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
On to first, and Scherzer is on a roll now, 2 away. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. but he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and oh my, hit him with the height and gone up into the second deck. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams, and the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting sixth.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jan.
Stepping up to the plate, Jan Gomes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
The first base
into the box, Rhys Hoskins. This will go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he hits one on a line to left field. This is right to him in left, as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1. Stepping up now, Victor Robles. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Kingery is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes.
Right
that
fielder,
elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals go. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Cesar Hernandez.
And now pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Turner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The center fielder, number 4.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Kingery is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the a swing and a high drive to right center field.
Gone.
Solo shot to right center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Good homing. Got it.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Kyle McGowan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Gene Segura.
Next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
From the stretch, this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Ball too high, 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 7.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In the air to center field and deep back into center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
なんとこの回2本目。ああ、もうナショナルさんはわーって言ってる。
Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
ナスバッティン。ああ、もう完璧打たれましたね。打ちましたね。もうバックスクリーンダーン。
Now batting.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
ちょっと今日の試合の結果内容はちょっと今日は最悪な。繰り返しかないですね、これは。
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bullet back up the middle. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nats 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kingery on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball. That looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down. Digging in, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 7, Michael
And the pitch.
Franco.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work around, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one will bounce into the wall. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And he is in there.
守備が乱れました。
Now batting.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the second deck and gone.
なんと3ホーマー。3本目
A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
やりますね。もう一歩完璧だもん。あららららららら。
The first base
into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
やりますね。3、4番好調です。
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and lines it to left. Soto is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So Victor Robles digging in now. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Washington. Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
ベテラン選手になりましたね、ケントリックの。
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
In now is Adam Eaton. Lifted down the line in left. McCutcheon is after it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Back here at Nationals Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Matt Grace comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
センター前ヒットです。さあ、野良なんですが、ここで、代打を出すかはちょっとまだ分かりません。
Into the box now, Scott Kingery, and he puts it on the ground to second, and this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola, and an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, in there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
なんと今日2安打です。なんと2安打。
Wow, that's a maker's dozen for 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's one run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Phillies lead it 13-1. And now for Washington, Trey Turner, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
さあ第3球さあ高で
And it's fouled away.
さあどう抑えるかですね。落とすでしょうねここは。
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
さあまだ調子いいですね。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, the 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and they remain well well behind.
さあ、2番バッターですかね。
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. One down.
Now batting. The right
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Bryce Harper will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
うわー、もう最上だ。何階席行ってて。さあ、ハーパー、今日は本当に打撃が好調で絶好調。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Rendon in foul ground, and they can't run it down. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers, you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Rhys Hoskins will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robles looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
なんとホスキンス。なんと4本目。
So a 2-run shot to left center is 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
恐るべし。なんとナショナルズ相手に4本。
Talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
さあ、これはどうしたの
Javi Guerra enters now in a mop-off role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
バクッとみたいな感じだった。
In now, JT Realmuto. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 15-1. Here's Matt Adams now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier.
Yes, he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
さあ
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Standing in, Yan Gomes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. Now batting, Scott Kingery. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Robles is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 7.
So striding in, Maikel Franco. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Robles is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And that retires the side. At the plate, Victor Robles starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All
Ladies
of his
and gentlemen,
pitches,
your
great
attention,
command,
please.
great location in the
Please
big
get into the
key.
Nationals.
With 2 strikes, he's
Number
attacking
88.
the zone.
でっかい背番号やな。キラーだ。打ち方がある。誰だ？
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
2アウトです。
The right fielder, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go at Wheaton. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Count remains at 0-2. Eaton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
15-1 is the final. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola earns the victory on the mound. Max Scherzer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Grasshopper. すごい。なんと111ですよ。あ、エラーついちゃったんだ。よし、ちょっと。100球未満、100球以内で完投勝利をするっていうのは初めてですね。まあノラが立ち上がり本当良かったので、三振では15ですか。15個。いやー、でも今日は投打ともに打線が投打が噛み合いましたね。まあノラが一人も、ノラの好投、そして4番のホスキンスが4ホーマー、大爆発でした。まあシャーザーに関してはなんと 3分の2を投げて失点が7。これね、まあノラに関してはもうなんと9イニングだけど15Kですよ。20いきたかったけどね。20奪三振いったロジャー・クレメンスとキリウッド、あとマックス・シャーザーですからね。あと20個取ったらシャーザー以来ですよ。確かシャーザーさんって確か1試合20個取ったっていうのはなんか取ったような気がするな。クレメンスが2回達成してますからね。1試合20個って。まあその中、まあシーズン1試合で20個は4人、まあクレメンスは2回ですけど、まあ3人しか、4人かな ?3 人か。大好き、まあしか達成してませんから。やっぱりその20個っていうの大台っていうのはすごいですよ。はい。いやーでも本当久々ですね。 よし。疲れた。まあ今日はフィリーズ対ナショナルズ、なんとフィリーズが15対1というもう快勝ですよ。まあ 2回と9回1点入れてませんからね。その後この2回ナショナルズはホームラン打ったこの1点とヒットだけですからね。うわーと思いますよ。しかも111ですからね。ゾロ目ですよまさかっていうぐらいですけどね。でも本当明日もね、また明日しよう。まあ明日何しようかな。明日はね、でもパワープロそうかな。パワープロにしようか。まあ今日コメントが全然来ないからずっと黙ってるけど。てなわけで、はい。でもね、これオリジナルチームも作りたいんだよね、本当に。これできるかな。さあ、ホスキンスがヒーローですか。いやー、でも本当打線がすごかったね。なんだあれ。これなんだ。これポイントが6165も溜まってるってことはなんか買えるの？これでも貯めていかないかんけんな。これまだ買えないもん。まあ知ってる方がいたら。てなわけでお疲れ様でした。終わります。